This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Walker Buehler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Ready to go here in Game 1. Here's Leody Taveras. And that's off the inside edge. So we're underway in Game 1 of the World Series. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One out in the top of the first.
Got it, second.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And that clips the inside corner. Way upstairs, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Corey Seager. Buehler, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in LA, and our pitcher in this game, Jacob deGrom.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Mookie Betts. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number one. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Chop back up the middle. Slings to first, and he's out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Will Smith, the next to hit, takes ball one.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Righty to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here is Adolis Garcia. Game one of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Slapped foul. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That's outside. 1-0.
A lot of great game one moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the ninth in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Hayward sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Josh Young. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the...
Well, got to pause on that thought as that'll do it for the inning. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
On the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Third baseman,
and now it's Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. DeGrom, the former rookie of the year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Muncy over at first with 1 away. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And here it comes. Oh, that hit him. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Batting in, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one is upstairs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford has this one sized up. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. top half of the
Leading
third
off for
inning,
the
and now the DH,
the designated
Ezekiel
hitter.
Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
And a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next one is off the plate.
One ball,
And
one
one
strike.
and one. The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The wind to kick the pitch. And another ball. Bounce to the right. Lux whips it to first. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting in, the catcher, number 28,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's too high, ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Another 1-2.
Ball two.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And another ball. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand batter waits. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
It's a good take.
Swing and a pop-up. Young settles under this one. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. And we are still scoreless. Game 1 of the World Series. Leading off, Leody Taveras. The right-hander back to work. Taveras, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 away. So up next, Sam Huff. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. All tied up here in game 1. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Seager stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So 2 down now, and here is Adolis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. There's the strike up high, and it's a 1-1.
1 strike.
Hupp off of first with 2 away. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 left for Texas. Still no score. Back here in L.A., bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. DeGrom back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1 there. Two out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Simeon toss over to first, and Freeman is retired. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. here at Chavez Ravine. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Whoa.
Wouldn't chase that
2
time.
balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And another ball.
3-1.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next up for Texas, Josh Young. In the air, center field. Outman under it. 2 down.
Now batting,
Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit.
Duran.
And first offering is fouled off. The Rangers yet to pick up a hit here. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Bounced up the middle. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. That's off the mark. And now 3-0. Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle for Texas. .3-0 down. There's a strike. And now a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. They're waving around Duran. He will score, and the Rangers take the lead. 1-0.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Just missed.
1-0.
Heim at second with 2 down. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9 hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
3-0.
Leody Taveras up next. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two outs and one in scoring position. Three-two. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Lux throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Rangers get one on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Max Muncy. The pitch. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bouncer to Young. They get the out on Muncy.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That one not close. 2-2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Hayward in the box
No
with
ball.
2
One
gone.
strike.
And takes a look at a called strike. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Taveras going after it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Number 55, Sam Huff.
And here's the first baseman, Sam Huff. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the pitch.
2-1.
Wouldn't
ball,
chase that
1 strike.
time. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. One down, base is empty. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Seager stands in now. The shortstop takes the ball. Strike on the inside corner. And the count even at 1. 2 down, nobody on. And a good eye there. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now it's Gavin Lux.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fastball for a strike. Hit in the air, left field, on the move. Nice grab on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 1-1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. And that's outside, and it's 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
At the belt and fires. Left field. Sizing this one up. Langford snags it on the run. Oh, he throws it away.
The center fielder, number 33, James Outman.
Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Righty to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. Betts on second. Outman at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering misses down and away.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Throws, save! And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Garcia.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Hudson, a 6'3" righty, 37 years young. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2008. A little bit low.
Ball one ball, one strike.
And a pitch. That's out to center field. Settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down.
The batter number 2.
Here is Marcus Semien. Outfield
Marcus.
deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, one away here in the late stages of game 1. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
And another ball.
2-1.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Betts gathers and throws to first. And Semien is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Young.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. On the inside corner for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he deals.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Muncy to hit. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Right-hander kicks, deals. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. David Robertson preparing to come on if needed. Spores also getting ready. Popped up. He's under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Jason.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Fastball for a strike.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. J.P. Fireisen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now here is Ezekiel Duran. And here it comes. Outside corner, there's a strike.
1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn it for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 down. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Kelly getting loose as well. The pitch. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Tavares stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. The line to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jose Leclerc. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just missed. And a pitch. Way high with that one. 3-1 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And the tying run is on base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every side of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Out to short. Seager zips it across. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound, and we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. Brock Burke on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 3.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So the tying run at second. Oh, great stop. From his backside. Got him. Nice play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now the 0-1. Good eye in that spot. Next pitch is outside. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. He'll touch them all. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Up the middle. And that one handled. Over to first. And they get the out on Smith. 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 55, Sam.
Here comes a pitch. Can't hold up, and that's a strike. And the right-hander deals. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Popped up. Under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's Corey Seager. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
A 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty.
No.
That one just misses the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Adolis Garcia to bat next. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. Outside low, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And a good eye there.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And a 3-1 on the way. And he pumps it a strike.
Play ball. 2 strikes.
The Rangers down to their final strike. At the belt and fires. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And now Marcus Semien, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
One ball.
Pitch out, but no action.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
The 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Throw over to first. Jankowski back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Jankowski on the run. Ball misses. Throw safe. So the tying run at second. That one misses. 3-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Man at second. They're down to their final strike.
Okay.
This one in the air. Betts under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Rangers, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.